olive oil. We are going to need 1 clove of garlic. We are going to prepare that while we wait. And a little bit of lemon juice and some salt, and that is all. And soy milk, of course. And just out of that, you can make mayo that is going to be just as nice and smooth and thicker in consistency. And it's actually this is a more high calorie mayonnaise because it uses so much oil, right? But how do we use mayo? Usually in some recipes, we do not just grab a whole tablespoon and spread it on bread and have 5 pieces of bread with mayo. What we do is we need sometimes maybe add a tablespoon to a bowl of salad, or in some recipes, right? So I personally use this type of mayo where I know I need to use little into a big batch of something. If I want this as a spread, or I know I'm going to eat a lot of it, I make a lesser calorie mayo. Brother, you had a question?
On your soy milk, what percentage of soy is in the milk?
What percentage of soy is in the milk?
I've looked at a lot that I found that is probably only 12%.
This soy milk, the thing is not, it does not matter the percentage of soy. It matters what are the other ingredients in there. Because it can be just 2% soy, but have nothing else, right? So you know it's fine. It's maybe a less concentrate, but it has just water. For example, this soy milk has only water, organic soybeans, and flavoring. So usually when I go to the store, soy milk or even almond milk has a list about this big. And you think, why, if it's just soy milk or almond milk? It has so many additives, right? And even sugars and even other things. So for everything, even for things you might know, what I do when I go to the store, even for things that maybe I know is just one ingredient in there, I still check the ingredients, because you never know what producers add into products. Usually these are also things that I have in the home. I found wherever I go, lemons to be something that is found in the house. And if you guys say you do not drink dairy, regular milk, so I imagine then that everybody has their soy milk or other type of plant-based milk they can use. And also oil is something everyone has. So this is something you can make very easy, very fast, and to add to any recipe.
The soy milk, can I use oat milk or almond milk in this substitute, or you just use soy milk?
So usually what I find, because soy is a more consistent legume, it works better with, it has a thicker substance. But there's also mayos you do out of other things, right? You can use other milk. It's the whole plant-based nutrition is an experimenting, right? So you can experiment yourself. It just depends also what people's preferences are. So some people prefer more, if they see a little bit different color in the soy, in the mayo, they go, oh, I'm not going to eat that. Or if they see something that is not maybe to what they're used to, they're not going to want to, or if it's not the same consistency. So you just go based off by what you like and by what you find works best for you. Do not be afraid to experiment with things. This is what, while I was canvassing, this is what I learned of myself. If I'm going to be afraid to experiment, I'm not going to be able to cook, because we were in situations where we might not have had much things available to cook with. And I did not know specifically maybe those types of things, what I should do with them or how I should cook. But I said, okay, I prayed and I started cooking. And you know, when you start experimenting your own stuff, God gives wisdom also. Maybe you should mix this and this, and maybe this you should not try to mix. And things like this. And you go on doing your own recipes even, and it's fine and it's just as good. And maybe you can make your own recipes and share with somebody else. My blender has gone missing.
What's the boy that went in there? I saw.
I'm going to go pick your. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we throw our garlic in here. So I use 1 clove of chopped garlic, about half a lemon, the juice of half a lemon, salt to taste. Add in the salt you need. I'm gonna add half a teaspoon, but everyone adds salt to their own taste. Also, we need. I'm gonna set this here. Okay, we are going to need 200 milliliters of oil, but it's going to be half and half. So half sunflower and half olive oil.
Why not one oil? What's the difference if you use just one?
If you use half and half,
No, if you use just one type.
one type. Right, so it's all right to use one type, but usually why the recipe says to use half and half, and I find that if I use just one type of oil, it's too strong of a taste. For example, olive oil, it has a coarse taste in itself, and I mean, I can do it, but not everybody can, right? And it's not the smoothest taste. But only using sunflower oil maybe is not the best. So mixing it gives it that balance. And also we are going to use 100 milliliters of soy.
Looking at that looks like they've separated already. Is that right? Am I seeing it right? Yes. They have separated.
That's the lemon juice. The lemon juice in the bottom.
It's normal, yeah.
Okay. So we cover this again. And blend. Alright, so here we have our mayo. So it is, I'm going to pass just by you guys, just so you guys can see. It is not super thick consistency, but it is thick.
It looks like custard.
So this is